I'm trying very hard not to completely lose my shit on all three of you right now, but you're not making it easy.
My life is a comedy. But seriously, folks, it's time for another Joker Unfiltered. I think this will be a good one. You're back. Are you ready for some more? Well, I've thought about our last time together, and I think we should slow down and concentrate on one aspect. That is their insatiable need for control. You're going to learn something today. And I will be your teacher. Is comprehendo.
I'm trying very hard not to completely lose my shit on all three of you right now, but you're not.
Joker once said, "Smile because it confuses people."
Did you miss me, darling? Let's dissect this mirroring business further, shall we? It's not just imitation, it's identity theft of the soul. Picture this. Every virtue they steal from you becomes a weapon in their arsenal. That compassion, you showed a stray cat. Tomorrow, it's their life's mission to volunteer at shelters while secretly kicking the cages. Your passion for vintage vinyl, suddenly they're experts lecturing you on pressings they couldn't distinguish from frisbees last week. The genius lies in the degradation cycle. First they mirror to enchant, then distort to dominate. Your artistic talent becomes their natural gift. Your trauma, their sob story, royalty-free. They'll regurgitate your childhood memories with added dramatic flair until even you question which version is real. Leans in conspiratorially, breath reeking of chemicals and chaos. But here's the delicious irony. Their unflinching ability to steal, to imitate, is their eventual downfall when left to their own devices. They end up unable to deliver the goods because you're onto them. They no longer have access to you. Yes, you. The supply is gone, and they can't create anything of their own, so they'll flounder like fish on a pier, gasping for validation that never comes. Spreads arms wide in a mocking embrace, so let them play dress up with your soul, darling. Authenticity always outsings the cover band. Their performance may dazzle the rubes, but you and I will be backstage, cutting the puppet strings one by one with a rusty razor blade and a song in our hearts. Now then, shall we discuss how to turn their stolen identity against them? I've got 12 delightful methods, but we'll start with the one involving termites and family heirlooms. Next time, that is. I'm under the impression Pag has a full plate this week. Hey, patience. Songs require melody, not malady. Oh, darling, let's peel back the layers of this particularly rotten onion, shall we? The narcissist's mirroring game, such a deliciously twisted little dance they perform. You see, from the very first moment they set their sights on you, they're performing an intricate psychological autopsy, dissecting your virtues with surgical precision. They catalog your strengths like a collector appraising rare artifacts. Your kindness becomes their counterfeit currency, your talents their stolen crown jewels. Imagine this, you possess a radiant authenticity that draws people like moths to flame. The narcissist watches from the shadows, their forked tongue flicking across thin lips as they calculate how to weaponize your light, that effortless charm you wield. They'll stitch it into their own persona like Frankenstein grafting stolen limbs. Your passion for painting becomes their sudden lifelong artistic calling. Your quick wit transforms into their rehearsed repertoire of quips. It's plagiarism of the soul, performed with all the subtlety of a pickpocket at a funeral. But here's where the knife twists, my dear. They don't just steal your shine, they corrode it from within, that musical talent you nurtured through years of practice. They'll claim genetic superiority while butchering 3 chords on a borrowed guitar. Your hard-earned professional achievements become their birthright through some warped narrative of cosmic entitlement. It's psychological vampirism vampirism, sucking the marrow from your accomplishments to fill their own hollow bones. And the cruelty lies in the degradation. Once they've absorbed your qualities like a parasitic sponge, they'll begin the systematic devaluation. That empathy they mimicked during the love bombing phase, now weaponized into calculated cruelty. You're too sensitive, they sneer when their barbed words draw blood, never acknowledging those very words were stolen from your own vocabulary of compassion. Your once admired resilience becomes stubbornness, your intelligence arrogance in their forked tongue. The real gut punch, they'll recruit your own virtues as soldiers in their war against you. Your loyalty becomes the cage they lock you in, your forgiveness the whip they lash you with. They'll twist your greatest strengths into grotesque puppets dancing on strings of manipulation, your kindness transformed into enablement, your patience into complicity. But here's the beautiful, terrible truth they can never steal. Authenticity cannot be counterfeited. Their mirrored facade will always crack under scrutiny, revealing the festering void beneath. While you cultivated your garden through sweat and tears, they're merely painting flowers on concrete. So let them play their little game of dress-up with your virtues. True mastery cannot be mimicked, darling. It's forged in the fires of genuine struggle. Their house of mirrors may dazzle briefly, but it's still just glass waiting for the right stone. Leans in with a serpent smile, purple-gloved fingers steepled beneath his chin. But the hour grows late, and even clowns must occasionally retreat to their fun houses. Reflect deeply on our little Chad, won't you? That colleague who suddenly shares your obscure hobbies, that lover who echoes your phrases like a twisted parrot. Observe how their borrowed plumage never quite fits. Chuckles darkly, a sound like rattling bones in an empty theater. Guard your thoughts as jealously as a dragon hoards gold, my dear acolyte. Not your therapist, not your priest, not even that sympathetic barista who makes your latte just right. Rises slowly, the leather of his coat creaking like a gallows rope. Secrets are bullets, and you wouldn't hand loaded weapons to potential enemies, would you? Pauses at the shadowy threshold, half-turned with a ghastly grin. Until our next enlightenment, remember. The most dangerous reflections aren't in mirrors, but in the hungry eyes of those who'd wear your skin as a suit. Ta-ta for now, and do watch your back. Wouldn't want you becoming part of someone else's collection. Disappears into swirling green smoke, leaving behind the faint scent of gasoline and madness.